Howie, they were talking about the AFC South. Everybody's talking about Indy and how they've turned things around, but look out for Jacksonville.
Yeah, Colts and Jags, two surprises of the league, really. And you could make the case. And it's a great division right now. But, I mean, you look at Seahawks also in a great division looking to keep pace. Seattle under Mike McDonald is 9-1 on the road. That's great. Darnold has, I think, surpassed all of their expectations, and he's an upgrade. He went throw for throw with Baker Mayfield last week, had the untimely interception. I think that's going to be the key today. Can he protect the football? He struggled versus zone defenses. Jacksonville, master of the zone defense, 14 turnovers, 10 of them interceptions. Darnold has struggled versus zone. Can he protect the football today? That's the question.
All right, meanwhile, Jacksonville TV is taking on they beat Kansas City last week.
Right.
Kansas City's got a big matchup tonight against Detroit.
Well, they got the Lions coming in, and you know what? Right now at 2-3, everybody's worried about Joy Stanley, a dear friend of mine in Kansas City, is worried about her Kansas City Chiefs. Don't worry about them. You know why? You got Andy Reid. Andy Reid is probably the best coach right now and has been for a long time in the National Football League. So don't worry about the Kansas City Chiefs. The fact that I was worried last year, don't forget Super Bowl 59, they lost that Super Bowl. That was their third loss of the season. They have already lost their third game this year, but they will. And Howie thinks they'll come around. I think they're going to continue to struggle. I think their defense is hurting them. And don't forget this, folks. When you have had that much success in Kansas City, going to 5 Super Bowls in 6 years.
Yeah.
There's a complacency level, not unlike us. We don't get complacent, but there's a complacency level that only Andy Reid can get those players to get out of. It's very easy to be full of yourself, and I think the Chiefs are right now, but I think they'll get out of it.
Is that what's going on with the Eagles right now, Michael? They've lost 2 straight, and suddenly the NFC East is wide open.
Well, I think Kansas City and the Eagles suffer from the same thing sometimes. Whenever you make the Super Bowl, whenever you win a Super Bowl, whenever you're having a lot of success, every player on that team in a lot of ways start to feel like they're the reason. And guys just don't have that same team commitment. It becomes more of a me situation. And in Philly, it's a shame because they're talented. It just seemed to be a little off kilter. I don't know if it's a new coordinator in offense or whatever it may be, but they just don't feel like the same team. And that division seems wide open with the big Giants win the other day. You got Washington, Jaden Daniels back. And then when you go to Dallas, Dak is playing like an MVP.
Yeah.
And then the Giants, if they play like they played last week, they have a chance to do something special here. Better than the Raiders. So with that being said, Curt, I'm going to throw it to you. Leave me alone.
Well, I'm going to throw it to Jay because during that big Giants win, while Jackson Dart was being evaluated for a concussion there in the tent, Brian Daboll went in.
Right.
The league not happy about this, I understand.
Yeah, look, the Giants are bracing for a fine as a result of this. Right now, there's a joint investigation between the NFL and NFLPA. And Curt, as you said, when it comes to concussion protocol, they don't mess around. But they've already talked to Brian Daboll. I think in the end, look, they could be a fine, suspension, or draft picks. I don't see draft picks or a suspension, just a fine.
All right, serious. That's
a fine. There's going to be a fine.
I've ever heard of.
There's going to be a fine.
Okay, fine. Draft picks is ridiculous.
I said they're not going to do draft picks.
Oh, good.
Hey, they're not going to do draft picks.
I never really listened to you.
They're not going to suspend them.
Let's go back to the Eagles team he was talking about. This offense is just out of whack.
Photo.
Private meeting between Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Saquon Barkley? Really?
No, there was no private meeting. A.J. said it after us. Let me clear this up. All that was happening was Saquon and Jalen Hurts were talking outside the facility. A.J. Brown was going to his car, saw it, came back over, started talking to them. That was it. But obviously when things go bad in Philly, the sky's falling.
Kyler Murray out today for Arizona. What's going on there?
Okay, so Kyler actually practiced on Friday, brought him in yesterday with a walkthrough, just wasn't able to move around like they normally like to see him. So as a result, you see him here, they're going to work him out again Wednesday to see what his status is for next week, but he is deactivated today. Jacoby Brissett starts.